guys! Sorry about that. Kind of technical difficulties real quick. I had to do something. I rolled pretty shitty for my dice check. But hey, welcome back to SCP DnD, where a bunch of us nerdy TikTok SCP TikTokers play Dungeons and Dragons for your amusement and hopefully for the love of God. Hey, Leon! Hopefully for the love of God, we don't have what happened last time, because 5 fucking attacks of opportunity on one person, and they all miss. I don't know how the fuck you did that, but you did it. But
in my head, Anna's just jumping right out of the way of the heads, and the heads are just bumping into each other like...
Yeah.
Building a big mess.
Yeah. Fucking Jesus. But anyways, last episode we actually managed to, after in very awkward conversation with Kiki's aunt, Kiki's uncle and cousin, you guys decided that it was about time for you to leave, as Dr. Cool came in with ep.7 to talk to the king and get your guys' foundation a little more leeway in the political sense. After that happened, you guys were on your way back to the Triple B, the usual place for most of you guys' hangouts, when all of a sudden Delano noticed that a tentacle grabbed a corpse. And after you guys did a couple minutes of, dealing with that BS. Hold up. Technical difficulties once again, because we usually have more people in here. And my freaking screen is messing up. I'm sorry, folks. Having technical difficulties. There we go. I forget that chat is off to the left, so we need to make sure everybody is within sync. There we go. Alright, so, as I was saying, after Delano saw a white tentacle, you guys investigated. Real and Kami were on point, figuring out that it was in the sewers. After a long investigation, you found 2 of what appeared to be false hydras that Anya, Kiki's cousin, warned you about, saying that it looked like what it was. After a couple more investigations and blowing up a pretty raggedy wall that you barely survived getting caved in the sewers, I might add, you guys proceeded to find what appeared to be a man begging for his life. After everybody walked in closer, were teleported to 106's pocket dimension, where he wasn't looking like himself. He was looking, instead of the oozing black corpse that you guys are usually used to, looked pale white. And after a very long battle, you guys proceeded to a second phase where he became part of a false Hydra set and attacked, knocking out Anna in the midst of the fight, but also Anna doing surprisingly 5 attacks of opportunity, just dodging out of the goddamn way. But Anna was knocked unconscious, but it was at the end of the fight, so really no harm, no foul. She was resuscitated. And after the fight, 106 lays there, dead, defeated. As Delano walked over, grabbed him by the head, and chopped off his head. That's where we left off. Now, Delano.
Yep.
Being the first person to touch the corpse, I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw. as
That is going to go horribly.
as when you are picking up the corpse, picking up 106's head to put in to the bag of holding, it teleports and then bites onto your... Are you picking up with your left or right arm?
I would do my left because that is my main hand.
Okay. As you pick it up with your... As it bites down onto your left arm by the forearm, right? Like right there. I need you to make that con save. What is it?
10.
10?
Yep.
You just hit the DC.
Oh.
You just hit the DC. You feel this pulsation of something just being injected into your arm, but you fight it off as the pulsation stops and the feeling of numbness just washes over your left arm as you feel like something was trying to get onto you, but it stopped. Or get into your bloodstream, but you were able to hold it at bay.
Okay. Did I take any actual damage?
You take... actually, yes, you would, wouldn't you? You take...
Because it did bite me.
3 points of damage. Also, your left arm feels numb. Like, you could probably smack it a couple times. It just feels like numbness.
Okay, can I check it?
Oh yeah, do a medicine check.
Yeah.
You are a doctor, so...
This should go away then. 7, never mind.
You acute it to basically whatever poison 106 or some toxin or whatever the hell he was trying to inject your arm with or your body with. It's just like a side effect, something of like that.
I'm not too worried.
Yeah.
Okay. I will, of course, wrap it up.
Okay, that's fine. Alrighty. As you guys are standing there, there is the rest of his corpse. So, do you want to do anything with that, or do you just want to leave it there?
I got what I wanted.
Okay. Anybody else?
It might be a good idea to take it back so that they can continue to study it.
Yeah, either that or cremate it.
Okay.
We'll just think.
Like, you're right, but I'm
Get it
gonna
back.
complain.
I got the sample. I'm fine with it being cremated. I mean, the rest of it being cremated.
I want to take the whole body.
Okay. As you're saying this, Artie is just grabbing his bag of holding off of his side and just opens it up and just starts, like, shimmying the body into the bag of holding. Like, he lays it...
Like a snake eating something.
Yeah, he lays it on the ground and opens it up and just starts grabbing rib cage and then groin and then feet and just plops it right in there.
Just shoving it in like a sleeping
Wow,
bag.
it stinks.
Just rolling it up.
Yeah, pretty much. Just going... As he does
I love
this, as he does this, Art just goes, "All right, where to next? Should we head back to the Triple B?"
Yes. Maybe Dr. Cold is there. It's good to...
We should also report this to
What?
Greaves.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I have business back at that hospice that told me about the old man.
All right. As you guys are making your way out of the sewers, you know what? I'll make this interesting. We'll make this really interesting. Hold on. All right. As you guys are making your way back through, you notice that the heads of those false hydras that you killed are gone. Not like decomposed, just disappeared.
Not
Was there
even
still
residue?
evidence that they were there?
Are they just like cut off or?
No, it's just gone.
Stumps.
Like the bodies are just gone. Like there was.
Oh.
It looks like nothing was there.
Hmm.
Oh, I just thought the heads.
No, just ain't there.
We left those there, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, not even any fluids.
No, nothing. Just gone. Disappeared.
And I
No drag marks,
And
no.
No,
definitely the right
Nothing.
way.
it just looks like they were there a second ago, and then they just disappeared.
Vanished.
Vanished into
The sample I
That does not
cut off,
Bode well.
is it still in my bag?
Yeah, it's still in there.
Okay.
Oh, well, actually, no. Hold on.
Because I had the
We're
head
sure.
and also a sample from the monsters.
The sample that you originally thought you had is not in your bag.
Okay, good to know.
Is the container there?
The container's there. The jar
Was the bag.
the the container that you put it in is in your bag, but nothing's in it.
Okay. As long as I still have the head, that's fine.
You still have 106's head. You still have that. It's still there. As you guys make your way out of the sewers, there are a couple guards that are there, just wondering what's going on. A couple of them come up to you, go, "Halt! What were you doing in the sewers?"
Just show him the head.
That's it. Again.
Oh, yeah, I show him the head. I recount what happened.
What in the god's name is that? And as soon as you explain what was going on, their immediate reaction is to ask you a couple questions, get a follow-up. Basically, standard procedure of, we didn't know this was there, and the fact that you killed this, thank you. But after this and that, they tell you that you need to stay here for a moment. As two start running, you don't know where they're going. You are basically surrounded by city guards, not in a hostile way, but as in a you just need to stay here for a moment type way. And anything you guys want to do while you're sitting here?
I would like to talk to Artie.
Yeah.
Excuse me, you told us you fought a dragon before, didn't you?
I've fought a lot of things while I was stuck here waiting for you guys.
I have the question, did you fight a Tarask?
No, but that was on my bucket list.
Yeah, please don't do that.
Why not? It'll be fun.
Well, for you, maybe. Not for us.
Yeah, there are little ways I can make it interesting. And he smirks, he smiles at you, but as hold on one second. As he smiles at you, he's basically like smirking at like, I could take a Tarask. I could take a fucking Tarask. There's nothing I can't kill. Type way.
Though.
Then just has to
roll an insight check. If anybody wants to roll an insight check on that, look.
I want to roll an insight check.
Okay, go for
I got
it.
nothing else to do.
Son of a bitches.
All of us or just one?
At 21.
17.
Anybody can roll the insight check
Okay.
if they're hearing this conversation. I'm not going to say no to this.
The hell?
22.
Real got a 7. He's just like, yeah, he could totally take a Tarask.
Pretty much.
Oh, no, look at this guy.
I'm just concerned about what the hell's on my clothes.
Yeah, pretty much what you guys are describing is pretty much what happens. Real's like, yeah, I've seen him in action. He probably could take a Tarask. Kami's just standing there going, ew, disgusting, what the fuck? Like,
So I take it I'm understanding
I
by
don't get paid
context
enough
what a
for this.
Tarask is.
Delano, yeah, I'm pretty sure, like, Gunn would explain to you what a Tarask is, if you asked.
Okay.
Pretty much anybody here would probably explain to you what a Tarask is. Like, it's not uncommon knowledge. It's fairly common knowledge that what a Tarask is.
Alright, I'll just assume you're filling me in.
Yeah, pretty much. Long story short, Gunn, what did you roll again?
A 17.
A 17? Yeah, hold on. Okay, that's before the modifier, so after modifier, that is... Hold on.
So I didn't make it.
No, you didn't make it. No, you didn't.
That's
Okay.
one of
Good
us.
Okay,
You rolled a 22 and I a 21.
okay. Gun, after seeing that little, like, sparkle in Art's eyes, you're like, yeah, he could probably take a Tarask. You know, he is basically 6'8", just humanoid. He could take it. Anna,
682. Okay.
yeah, Anna and Del just know for a fact, like, in his current state, he's probably gonna get his ass fucking handed to him, and then some. If a dragon put him out for weeks, this would probably put him out for months.
That was my thought as well.
But
Okay, I have to believe it now.
I'm not gonna call his bluff.
It just is what it is. But anyways, after that little incursion of what the fuck is this guy's ideas of himself, you see the two guards marching back with 3 more guards, 2 basically in a box formation. So it basically would be 2 up front, 2 behind in a box formation, with a central figure, who looks a little bit more spiffy, as she walks up to you and basically pronounces herself, hello, I am, well, I'm guessing none of you are from around here, so you don't know who I am. My name is L. It's
L, like
No?
the letter, like the letter L.
No,
He leans over
no.
to Kamari.
It's spelled
L.
E-L... Hold on. It is spelled E-L-E...
What are the rest of the letters in the name?
E-L-E.
One letter.
It's
not a
E-L-E.
name.
It's literally L. Like E-L-E. L. She is... Hold on. I'm literally doing like 3 different things, keeping my notes up here. Okay. L. She is a furbog. She is basically... she is a furbog. She is in very fancy-ish armor. Like, you're seeing these knights, and they're pretty much... You're seeing these, like, guards, and they're pretty much in, like, normal plate armor with some engravements onto them and patchwork. This person, Elle, is looking like she is above them. She's like their commanding officer, but a little extra, because as soon as she says, I am Elle, she also says, I am this kingdom, I am the Central Kingdom's main kingdom city, High Guard. Which, Gunn would know this. High Guard are basically like high sheriffs. They're basically like the top dogs when it comes to certain things. Like, if a law needs to be put into order, they're the ones that people call. The king would call and ask for their opinion on this.
Okay.
To put in perspective, she would basically be like a senator for Americans, or a House representative. She's basically one of the few people that the king needs her opinion on everything. Hello. Due to the attack, I was taken away from the king, but my men tell me you killed a false Hydra?
Suppose that's the case.
Sort of.
Just show
A
the head
mix.
again.
Yeah, I'm taking the head out. A mix of a false Hydra and this guy.
She's taken a little bit aback by you basically showing her the head of a decomposing corpse. A little bit? She's taken aback by it a little bit. Actually, hold on. No, she doesn't realize.
Why the fuck do you keep this in your bag?
Like, she's taken aback by it for a moment, and then as you guys are explaining to her about this and that, she goes, okay, alright, I understand. So, some type of wizard fuckery.
Basically.
Yes.
First the raging red wolves, now this.
Yeah.
Wolves?
Raging.
Maybe I ask about that.
Right.
Okay, pretty much everybody here should know what this means. You
Like
kind
the
of
939s.
you guys are kind of getting the fact, like,
right.
she's talking about, like, 939s. Like, instances of 939s.
There's a lot more of them than we thought.
Yeah. But, I must, thank you. What should I call you?
We don't have a team name.
Yeah.
Well, besides, once I'm pretty sure you wish to retire for the evening, or pretty much what is left of the day, as she looks around and you see buildings kind of on fire, other buildings are kind of destroyed, they just went under siege for like 15, 20 minutes flat.
Yes, and we're probably covered in blood, dirt, and sewage water.
Yeah, you're covered in... Oh, go ahead.
Real's gonna tell her that we're actually a band and that we're the Gunyear Experience, and that business has not been good, so we have to pick up side jobs right now.
Oh my god.
God.
Would she recognize our badges?
That's what I rolled. That's what that roll was, where I said she doesn't know, she doesn't realize. You fucking... Roll a deception. Roll a deception check.
I am casting guidance on myself.
You cannot cast guidance on yourself and make a roll.
Okay.
You cannot do
Okay.
that. I am
Well,
not
still-
allowing that.
God,
Can I try?
5, so...
Can I try to help with the deception?
Sure.
It's a
Okay.
25.
Oh,
it's a 25.
You got a 25. I don't think he needs any help, Gun. Hold on. No, okay, as she's looking you guys over for like 10, 20 minutes, hold on, I need to make another roll. You guys, I have no idea what makes these fucking rolls love you. But anyways,
We're
as
back now.
You guys are committed to the bit.
as you guys are standing there covered in basically fecal matter, piss, blood, sweat, honest, basically got
white fluid.
mysterious white goo that's just somewhat around you, some black ooze, Delano's arm like wrapped and bleeding. You guys look like you went through literal hell and back. And she just looks at you, looks at Gun for like a couple minutes, like not a couple minutes, a couple seconds, up to about 30, and there's, oh, you're Master Gunyear, the musician, the bard. My men heard you play a couple years back.
Oh, it's an honor to be recognized by such a honorable person.
Well, I would say, if you wish, come by after... And you can see her, like, gagging a little bit, because she just got... The wind just shifted and came towards her.
Remarkable.
She goes, as I said, you might want to get a bath or something in wherever you're staying at, and, please, when you're done there, come to the court guard's garrison. It's located in the western region. And you could just see her going like this, like just trying not to get a whiff. Because, like I said, you guys were in the sewers.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this is medieval sewers. These are bad
Yep.
sewers. That being said, she says, please, on your way, as you guys are starting to leave the circle of guards, as one of them, hold on, I'm actually gonna,
Just throws up.
as one, literally a 3 for his con save, throws
Oh,
up, literally just goes, and just throws up.
Can I do something?
And
Adi?
that's fair.
I would help if I wasn't already the problem.
Adi? I want
Oh no, what?
to move towards Elle and reach out for her and so like, of course, see you later, Miller.
And goes to that puking guy and pats him on his back.
God fucking damn it. Roll a... Fuck, what would this be? Roll a dex, just flat dex, roll flat dex.
Flat deck?
Flat dex.
Okay.
Let's just roll flat dex.
Me or Anna?
Anna has to roll flat dex.
4.
A 4?
Whoa.
A 4.
Okay,
Oh.
let's see for...
At least it wasn't a natural 1.
Okay, well, she needs her... What is her fucking... Hold on. Okay, I got it. Natural 20. She basically just goes, that's... Oh, right. No, you're fine. Just... We'll speak later.
Sure.
As she's like...
Take-
As she's trying to usher you to get the fuck away from her. Like, I don't want to touch you. I don't want to be near you. Get the fuck away from me. Yeah, so that's a thing. As you guys are making your way back to the Triple B, you notice that the crowds are starting to, like, pardon the Red Sea for you. Not out of respect, but out of sheer desperation not to hurl. As you guys make your way back to the Triple B and proceed to try to walk in, the moment that you step through the door, Mac is there going, stop! Don't! Outside, buckets, well, wash.
Sorry.
You.
Matt.
I thought we'd have to go to a river or something.
Can you bring some soap too?
Yes.
I'll get you some soap. Just go.
Real slicks back his hair. It makes a real like noise.
Hold on. Hold on.
Something up.
Ah! I dropped my D20. Shit.
He doesn't want to roll this either.
I don't. 999 doesn't want to be part of this.
No, I need to be part of this.
And I need more.
Mac proceeds to walk into the kitchen. You can hear the window like open up, and you just start hearing a grown man start to hurl. The smell is horrendous. Like, you guys are kind of used to it because you're fighting for your life, so you're inhaling this stuff like constantly, so you kind of got used to it over the battle.
Acclimated.
Yeah, you got acclimated to it. Even Kiki and the cousin, Anya, are both just looking at you and just going...
Even the dragons think we smell disgusting.
Even the
I
dragons
could probably
don't want to
smell it
smell
worse.
it. They fucking smelled you a block away and gave him a warning.
No.
That's the reason Mac went, ah!
Oh shit, we're now right
This is a great
He was
conversation.
next
like,
to them.
no.
This is a great conversation.
Holy shit.
But after you guys take a nice like wash off, Mac literally just walks out, goes, all right, you don't smell that bad. Listen,
Bad.
there's a bathhouse about 2 blocks down. If you want to go take an actual bath and get your clothes washed, go there.
Of course.
Okay.
I need an actual bath. I smell
Yeah.
it now.
Hearing this,
All right.
Kiki and her cousin would love to join you.
Nice.
Great.
Okay.
Yes, we should definitely do that.
As Kiki is being backpacked by her cousin. Basically, she's on her head.
Real's like, it's a good thing we got paid all that extra money, because I feel like we're gonna need to pay them extra to get in.
Oh, child, you all rank. All of you. Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Me and Kiki could smell you coming a mile away. It was not plentiful and not good at all.
You know what
I'm
we smell
sorry.
like? Victory.
Yeah,
I
you won.
think you smell like defeat.
Just show him the head. Show him the head again.
I am not
No.
showing the little girl the
No,
head.
bad idea.
No.
Bad idea. Not in front of Kiki.
Okay, not gonna show Kiki
And I'll
the
smell.
head of 106. Okay.
If she asks, I will, but
Okay.
not unprompted.
Okay, no, that's fine. That's perfectly fine.
But honestly, we smell of that death and.
Oh
nice
God,
thing.
you guys, you smell like
Sorry.
you smell like burning garbage wrapped in a dirty diaper that was set on fire by a guy holding a match to his ass. Like, you guys are rank.
Listen, we only sewer delved for a little bit. Like, it'll probably be okay.
I just say, welcome.
Try
in the
going
world of
through a
Mold.
Not for a
sewer
lifetime.
without stinking afterwards.
Ugh. But as you
Not my
guys,
first time. Not my bad.
nah,
Definitely not my last.
definitely not your last, probably. As you guys make it to the bathhouse, you see the guy at the front desk go, "Hello, hello, adventurers or common folk?"
Adventurous, of course.
Adventurous.
Ah, I see. Oh, my apologies, madam. Miss Anya, it is a pleasure to see you again. I remember this place. Anya is going to speak up to this and say, I remember this place. I stopped here a little while ago. It was a nice place to call home for a bit. Went to a nice bath. If you don't mind, we prefer to be, well, privatized. As the clerk behind the counter goes, of course, ma'am. That will be, hold on. That will be 5 gold pieces for everyone.
I'm gonna put. Real's just gonna take like a handful of gold pieces out of his pouch, and he's gonna put it. He's just gonna like casually toss it. The coins clang across the countertop in a very disorganized manner. As he walks like just immediately back to the bathhouse. We'll call it like 15 gold pieces.
I was gonna say, since you randomly did it, you need to roll like a percentage die.
I'll roll like a d20 because like
Okay, yeah, I'll make roll a d20, whatever that is. We'll add if it's lower than 10, we'll add 5 and call it 15. If it's lower than a 10, we'll say 10 plus. We'll say 10.
Yeah, so like 13 coins.
13 coins. Okay.
Sure.
Sir, you appear to. Oh my.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Would you mind if your clothes would be washed?
He'll just take them. He'll start taking his clothes off on his way
there's a
back.
guest room. There's a private changing room right there, sir. If you don't mind, men to the
Just
left.
casts darkness around him.
Oh my god.
I am following the rules.
Men to the left, women to the right. There is 2 bathhouses, or the conjoining bathhouse. For privacy's sake, we will make sure that all are held here for the time being. And as you guys are moving,
And
guys
I
to the
just
left. Oh.
Before that,
following
gun just
the others and straight in the wrong direction.
before
Wait.
that gun
Say that again.
us to
I'm sorry, gun. Hold on 5 seconds. Say that again?
She walks straight in the wrong direction to the right.
You mean to the
the
left?
men.
She walks to the man.
Okay.
I know.
Don't care.
I mean, anybody want to stop her, or...
Anna, That's the men's direction.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, okay. Anyways,
I just have to imagine, like,
Use whatever you're comfortable
Delano
with.
just in his towel, pushing Anna back out.
I'm not.
no, he's just imagining like if
She
that was
leaves on her own.
I just had to
Listen.
imagine it.
Anyways, as everybody's going to their sides, I need. Hold on.
By the way, I still put the last 2 gold pieces, real forgot, on the counter. I wanted to say.
Oh, I vastly overpaid that man.
He
It was
vastly overpaid
5 for
him.
the group.
Oh, okay.
It was 5 for the entire bathhouse to be yours
Oh, okay.
for about an hour or so.
Okay, then not.
Yeah, gold is a lot.
Gold's a lot of money. Like what you guys got. Again, you guys killed Arlon. That guy was, or you killed Arlon. Let me say that. Who was considered one of the hardest guys to beat, which I'm still pissed at, but that's besides the point. As you guys are going into your separate showers, I need all the guys to roll perception checks.
Oh boy.
Perception.
All right.
20.
Artie, that would be a gentleman's
Motherfucker.
8.
Nat 1.
Okay, so Del is the only one that's going to notice this, but Del, as you guys are getting towels on and all that and taking off stuff, you're looking around, what's up, man? Shirts off and everything else. And as you get your towel on, you turn around, you look at the back of Art, and you notice a tattoo.
Is this unusual for him?
It's very unusual.
Okay.
Because he regenerates, so he has to physically remind his body not to erase it.
Oh, not to push out the ink?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Would you like to know what it says?
No, I'm just going to say cool tattoo.
Okay. You're just going to say cool tattoo and not say anything else?
I'm not going to ask anything about it. What about it can I just see?
Oh, that's what
What
I'm
does it
asking.
look like?
You're just going to...
The character would just say cool tattoo.
Yeah,
I'm
okay.
asking what does it look like.
okay. As you say cool tattoo and look away, you can read it, but you can't read it. Unless you know Undercommon.
Not on this character.
Not on this character.
We have photographic memory.
Motherfucker, yeah, I just remembered that. This motherfucker has a photographic memory. Fuck!
Yeah, but I don't know Undercommon.
You don't know Undercommon, but at least you remembered it. So if you meet somebody with Undercommon, you can write it down and ask them what it means. If you want to.
Gotcha.
Well, wait a second.
So I can spell it out.
What? Gun? Do you know Undercommon?
I have comprehend languages.
Well, Delano might know that, but he's not saying anything about it. He just said cool tattoo and walked away, and you guys didn't really pay much attention. I mean,
No, Real just made the straight line to the water. His clothes are strewn across the floor in a trail all the way to the front desk.
God fucking damn it, Real. Anyway,
Gun picks them up and
uh,
fold them for the washing.
on the ladies' side, could I have? You know what? Yeah. Anna is going to make a perception check real quick, and
What
so
do you-
is
18.
and so that 20.
What your bad ears
Um,
here?
Anna, you hear movement coming from Kami's right hand, but not in the movement like she's moving it. It sounds
So-
like it sounds like it's moving oddly. Like, muscle is not supposed to move that way. But that's all really you can hear. Aya, on the other hand... Or, not Aya, what the fuck am I saying? I forgot her name. Anya. Thank you. Anya. I almost
Do you have to
forgot her
take a
You know
shot
what to
again?
do.
No, I did not forget. I almost forgot it, but I remember. Thank you, Gun. Anya looks over towards you, Kami, and asks, I might be overstepping my bounds, but what in the world is that thing?
So Kami's gonna look very scared for like 3 seconds. And she's just gonna say, you know what, it's easier to just show you. And she's gonna sort of look at her right hand and say, alright, awaken, my friend. If I can do
Anna?
that.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
Anna, Kiki, and Aya all witness Kami's hand, the thumb, slowly morphs into it, and both the fingers move like this, like a Klingon type shit, as two eyes pop out. One eye pops out on each of the things like eye stalks, and a mouth opens up and says, hey boss, what do you need?
You want to get off?
Excuse me.
I could use a wash. Oh, man, whatever that thing was, it really hated my ass.
Tell me about it.
Fuck.
It's Vulcan, you pleb, they said in
Oh.
chat.
What?
Vulcan! This.
Yeah,
I said
I
something
said
else. That's on me.
I'm pulling up the chat.
Anyways, hey, you, Robo Ears.
Oh, it's independently thinking.
Hey, just wanted to say thanks for watching out for my boss's back.
No. Lum?
By the way, Kami, did you
Anna
come up with a name yet for him? I just wanted to stop right there.
Yeah.
What was his?
And I'm
Yep.
standing here with a
Iki.
stared into nothing, with a look like she stares into nothing.
No, it's not like she's staring at nothing. She literally, you can still see this happening, and you can see there's another head basically right there on her arm.
Yeah, I mean, she's now. It looks like
That's
she does.
Like the really shocked look.
Yeah.
You basically like saucer for eyes if you had eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah. By the way, if you want to introduce him, go ahead.
All right. Yeah. His name is Zabi, but his nickname is V.
What's up?
Thinking of you.
What's this?
Oh,
Uh,
if you want, boss, I can explain. It's a lot easier for me.
go right ahead.
Hi, I'm a limb mimic.
A mimic.
No, not a mimic, a limb mimic. We're different.
A limb mimic.
Basically
Okay.
like cousins.
Alright.
Long story short, boss lost her hand a while back, and well, she found a person that had, my old man, and I sprouted off, and well, we became partners. Well, more or less, she's the boss.
Your partner. You're like youth with a limb mimic.
Mm-hmm.
What's wrong with that? Them mimics are really handy. Hey! I was waiting for somebody to go.
Yeah, but he's not there for you to laugh at it.
And I was way too shocked about this to make.
Huh?
Yeah, you.
I've seen your type before. We actually have something like you, but a little bit grander. And Kiki's just going, like staring into space. A hand is speaking. How is this possible?
Yeah. That's
Like
Kiki
slack,
and Nana like.
just
what
sinking.
the fuck?
This brings all new meaning to talk to the hand.
Alright.
God.
Oh.
Fucking damn it.
Almost forgot, boss. That, that thing gave off a weird vibe.
How so?
I don't know. Well, limb mimics are basically more or less just false hydras that, have common fucking sense. We basically said, screw trying to kill people, let's just help people, and they can help us. That's how we usually work.
I have a feeling I know what's going on.
That thing didn't feel like no false hydra I've ever fucking been near.
Sorry, you cut out for a second.
I haven't felt... That thing didn't feel like no false hydra I've ever felt before. You know, ancestral memory and everything.
Weird.
Well, you want me to stay around?
If you want to, otherwise you could go wash up too.
Well, I'm stuck on you, so...
I guess it's up to you.
I'll do whatever you want. Either way, I'm getting a bath.
Okay.
So, it's up to you if you want to keep them out so the rest of the crew see it, or keep them secret from
I'll
this.
keep them out.
Okay. Alright,
Why not?
as you guys are going into the bathhouse, there's 3 rooms. There's men only, women only, and conjoined. Which one is people going to?
Gun goes to the conjoined.
I would do conjoined.
I mean,
Yeah, we'll also do conjoined. I guess if Delano's going there.
Art's just going conjoined just because everybody else is going. He's just like, fuck it, I don't care.
If that's what the cool kids are doing.
Do I
Lady
want to or don't I?
Kiki, seeing the mob go that way, go. Cousin goes after. You two can go where you guys want to. It's up to you two. So, female only, conjoined, which way you going?
You have so many options.
Who hasn't said yet?
Anna and Kami.
Oh, okay.
Anna said she'd go conjoined as well.
Oh,
yes.
okay. And for FYI, for everybody referencing, everybody's wearing a fucking towel. Just for conference of interest.
Dr. Real is wearing a Hawaiian print bathing suit. Gotta keep this PG-13.
Whatever. If you want to go that route, you can. That's fine.
I'm gonna go female only. She's still a little self-conscious about her limb mimic.
Alright. That's fine. Kami, you basically just go in, get washed up. Everything seems fine. While you're doing that, everybody in the conjoined is sitting down and just relaxing, enjoying a nice, soak, taking time. Art just peeks at him going, oh, I needed this. It's been a while.
Yeah.
Real calls out to the desk man, and he's like, "Desk man."
I think after this part,
About
everyone.
a minute passes and you hear, yes.
Real's going to reach over to his bag and grab probably 4 gold pieces, and he's going to toss them over to him, and he's going to say, "Can you go pick us up a couple bottles of wine?"
Actually, as you, just because you brought that up, Madam I, would you prefer white, red, or a Charrier? And you hear Kiki's cousin go, Charrier, please. I'll be fine. Right away. Mr. What was your name, sir? I'm sorry.
It's Silverstein. Jack Silverstein.
Fucking damn it, real. Roll a deception check.
It's 28.
Yeah, nat 1 on his part. So, Miss, what would you prefer, Mr. Silver?
Anything's good. Just whatever you think the local finest is.
Right away, sir. Right away. As he goes, before he goes off, actually, any other requests? To any other?
No.
No, I think we're good.
Yeah, bottle of whiskey. Strongest you got.
Real's gonna point.
Right away. And some apple juice, if you don't mind. And some apple juice, sweetheart, if you don't mind, from my cousin. Yes, ma'am. Right away. He leaves. Now, I must ask you, why are all of you... Well, why do all of you work for the same place Sherman does?
They pay me.
And I came from the same world as Sherman and Adi.
Same
Real
world.
and Delano.
They just got here earlier than me.
What about that Karma lass? Is she from the same world as you?
No.
Oh.
No.
She's from our world.
Okay. I'm sorry. I'm trying to wrap my brain around this. When Sherman explained it, I thought he was just nuts, but seeing you lot here, that's something new.
He is a nerd, yes. Real and Delano are nerds. I'm from
Aren't
the
we all? Björn
Yeah,
just
no.
doesn't
Hi.
really understand
Hi.
the term nerd.
She's interested, fascinated by the fact that you four are not from this world. I just have to ask, though, I know you are different because of those mechanical parts, as he points to Anna.
Anna?
As he points to Anna. But they have half-elves in your
No.
world as well?
No, I used to be human.
Fascinating. I know that they have changelings because this one over here, as she points to her, is able to morph himself.
Well, yes and no.
Yeah.
It's not really the commonplace.
As this is happening, Art's just like this going, "Hey, what makes you think that I'm a guy?" And he just starts morphing into a chick. I could be a woman. You never know. And morphs back
And
into a guy.
Real's
Getting
like,
wet in this moment, Anna just getting a bit wet. Like,
Ah,
I am unaffected.
bye, panic.
roll for sexual tension.
What?
What?
No
I
one
don't have
remembers
that
that joke? Does no one know that joke?
No.
Okay, time out. Sidebar. Back in third edition, if you ever look this up, even Delano can admit this, there were stats for pregnancies.
Oh, yeah.
What?
Yeah,
Sorry.
remarkable.
that is not a joke. There was a stat for pregnancies, stats for sex. There was stats for shit that, other shit too. The joke meme back in the 3.5 was roll for sexual tension.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
I could whip out.
That
I
is
could go grab the
interesting.
Book of Erotic Fantasy. That's a
Oh
thing.
my god, you actually have it?
Hold on.
I
My
love that
G! Yes! Okay, for those that don't know, the Book of Erotics thing, they put it out as a joke. It wasn't really supposed to be taken serious, but people got really interested to it to the point where this book exists, and I
am not going to open it.
Do not open it. Yes, that is the book, and
It actually has some really interesting classes, actually.
yeah. There's
wild.
also a lot of feats that a lot of people were wondering if they were bringing over to 5.5. Never fucking happened, but it was very interesting.
Oh yes, the consequences of love and sex.
Yeah. Oh my god. Fighting on the
Pregnancy and childbirth. Here we go.
Yep, there it is.
It is not
Common
bad.
cultural taboos.
Like,
Oh no.
there were so many things. Dark elves and dwarves were not supposed to be allowed to have children. Apparently, like
It was a
Absolutely.
there was
it
just
was a time back then.
that was the time, dude. But anyways, sidebar over. Back to main
But
game.
I will
I-
D20 for this.
No. Do not worry about it. Do not worry about that. We are not doing that. We are not fucking doing that fucking shit. No. But anyways,
Back to this edition.
yes, back to 5th edition, not 3.5.
Just say when I roll D20 for this.
No. But
No.
anyways,
Joke.
after Art turns back, she's more confused than anything. So you have creatures that are just mystical and magical?
Yes and no. We have creatures that are not like human, more like sitting in your world, but they're not common in our world, and we usually lock them up. But good.
They're kind of like an invasive species to our dimension.
Yeah.
I see. She after explaining it for a little bit, she starts to really understand a little bit better. This is where it gets interesting. Kiki is taking this information very, very well. Like, she's very well absorbing this information to the point where she says, Is Art an SCP?
I'm going to let him answer that.
Okay. Art answers by saying, yes and no, kid. See, I'm what you want to call a chimera type deal. I was once human, but after some experimentations, I gained abilities equal to some SCPs. So, yes and no. I am and I'm not. It's complicated. So, the O5's called me a chimera. I'm the first and probably the only one. And thank God for that.
Aren't we in the common eye like everyone is an SCP here?
Say that again?
Aren't we all in the common eye an SCP?
Seriously?
That was some
What?
philosophical bullshit.
That's some philosophical... Yeah, thank you, Dale. That's philosophical bullshit. But,
He's not wrong.
He's not wrong, it's just really... Really, my guy? Really?
In the way you could say everything is soup. Sure.
Yeah, that type of finale. As Kiki goes, I must ask, why are you so hell-bent on making sure there's nothing like you? You are special in an own way. Art replies, I'm a freak of nature that was bare lucky to survive. The Foundation did tests and they said that I was a 1 in a trillion chance of surviving. Not to mention, if those bastards, the Chaos Insurgency, ever got their hands on a way to make people like me, that's not good for anybody. You have to understand something. Those bastards don't care who they have to kill, maim, murder, hurt, experiment on. All they care about is, well, killing and making money. As Kiki replies, that's just like them, from what I can tell. As she feels a little, as you see her like shrink a little bit, like scared shrinking of detailing. Alright, well, you guys can stay in for a little while. As he gets up, yes, here is your drinks. I have this, and Art just grabs the whiskey out of the guy's hand and slams the bottle. I'll be back at the Triple B when you guys are done. I gotta call in to Greaves. I'll catch him up on everything that's going on, so don't worry. As he leaves, I need to roll perception checks for 2 people. Nope. Motherfucker. Okay. As the desk man is handing out drinks to everybody, Kiki's sipping on some orange juice, as she says to everybody in the room, "Who's Saria?"
What?
Who's Saria? My child, what are you talking about? Well, it's on his back.
Okay.
Oh.
It says Forever Sarias.
Has he talked about his past around us?
Only person is Anna.
And I just got a bit shocked, but she won't say anything because you know how important it is for Artie, and says she says actually nothing.
Alright.
Alright, I'll just explain. He's been here a lot longer than all of us. You'd have to ask him.
Real's like,
Nope, go ahead. I just need to make a roll.
Real trying to like read the room. It's sort of like, I'm sure it's none of our concern. We'll see you back at the Triple B, Artie.
Well, he's gone.
Oh, okay.
Like, he left a while ago. This is like 5-10 minutes after he left. She just
Gotcha. Okay.
Saria. Why does that name sound awfully familiar? Child, what was it written in? As Kiki responds, Undercommon. Saria Silversword. Now that was a woman. If that is who that is. Why is that on his back? Anybody want to pry at that?
Is this someone who is still alive, or...
You can.
Sorry, I'm not from this world.
Oh,
okay.
okay.
I am asking.
Okay.
I'm not from this world.
She hopefully is. She was one of our commanding officers back over at the Eternal Kingdom. She left with the man she fell in love with. Had a child. I haven't heard from her in over 200-300 years. Dark
Do you
Ale.
know the man?
I've known him.
While this is happening, Real is going to be using Mage Hand to drop a bottle of wine over to Kamari.
Aww. Hey, boss! What the hell is that?
I think it's wine.
Seems like they want you to have some fun at least.
Is
I
the
suppose.
separation thin enough that
No,
everybody could hear
no.
everybody?
No, it's not
Okay.
enough. He could probably do mage hand it over to her, but you're probably not going to be able to hear each other.
Got it.
Unless you're like shouting.
Which I wasn't.
Just, hey, come on.
Yeah, I can at least warn about the wine.
Okay, well, you accept the wine, I'm guessing?
Yeah.
All right. You accept it. You're drinking it. It's nice. It's a nice little nutmeg taste to it. But I continues saying, the man wasn't, well, he was special. He and my pupil and a couple other adventurers went off and fought in the war. Only thing that I could never understand was why'd a genius like him just say no to everybody he wanted. What was that man's name again? God damn it. No. I'm sorry. This is 200-300 years ago when they left. I remember her because she was a dear friend. Him, I may have spoken to him once or twice. Even a little bit at the wedding, but not much else. I'm sorry. I do remember one thing. He had this silver flintlock type weapon. Kind of like your friend's, but not like it. It was silver, not blackened. And he didn't really aim with the damn thing. He always just kept firing and firing and firing some more. Well,
Do I have to roll investigation, or is it obvious enough?
I'm just going to point out, you did see him change shape a while ago, right?
Yeah. And she put.
I'm sorry, folks,
I
but
just bet.
here's the problem
Oh, I
with that
know.
theory. I've never met your friend before, but I can tell you right now, his soul is not the same as that man's.
Okay, that's much harder to forge.
It's a lot harder to fool. Remember, gem dragons have somewhat of an ability to actually see people's souls.
Mm-hmm.
Can't a soul like corrupt or something?
Yes, but if it was corrupted, I would have already seen something that was similar. You have
And no similarities?
nothing that I can see. I'm sorry. If you're trying to assume that man was my best friend's, well, husband, that's not in the cards, I'm afraid. Could have been a teacher or a friend of Salva's husband, but I've never seen him before.
Okay, excuse me to interrupt that emotional moment, but do any one of you have any painkillers? My dragon's mark is just hurting like hell.
Real's
I don't
just
think
gonna
I'd have
pass
my
him a
pack on
bottle.
me.
Nobody has anything on them. Nobody has anything. All you could probably do is drink and hope that the pain
Real's
goes
gonna pass
away.
him- gonna give him booze, yeah.
But but after that, after a brief, another hour of washing, cleaning, doing whatever you need, just relaxing. You guys get dressed, fresh clothes, freshly washed. As the desk hand says, by the way, I'm just going to say this. Please, if you're all going to come back, we are going, with gunk like that on you again, we are going to have to charge you at least double what you paid us.
Yes, sorry.
That sounds fair.
Gladly.
Yeah.
Gun just looks at Real.
Real's like, I mean, I paid him like 3 times what he was asking. Like,
That was just for the baths. He didn't give you the wash price. So, there you go. But please, madam, if you do wish to come again with your cousin, any time at all, it will be free of charge, of course. Thank you. Come along now, Kiki. Let's head back and see what's going on. Okay. As you guys are making your way back to the Triple B, as night is slowly approaching, we're going to go ahead and take our break. So yeah, we're going to take about 15-20 minutes. Basically, people go to the bathroom, grab some food, grab some drinks, just relax for a bit, and do some other things. So yeah. See you guys in a little bit. Alright, we're back. Quick break. Nothing too major. Everybody pretty much didn't really need to do much. So, back to this. Anna actually decided before everybody was done, she would head back to the Triple B before everybody else. So, she would probably catch the end of the conversation between Art and Greaves. So, as Anna, you enter the Triple B, you hear, "Yeah, that's the report. Unbelievable. So, you're certain he's dead? Delano chopped off his head, and he hasn't come back. I'm pretty sure he's dead."
It's not talking about the bite.
He doesn't... It seems like he's not... You're not there, but for Anna, it seems like he's not telling everything. Understood. Dr. Cool made his arrival on time, I'm hoping. Yeah, how'd you know about that? Max sent an SOS. Kinda figured. As he's looking behind the machine at Mac, like, really? Really, dude? Seriously? Okay. You also hear Greaves say, "And what is your cover for the whole thing?" "Well, you see, Real had an idea, and we kind of ran with it after we got picked up by a couple guards."
What are we convincing?
What was the idea? Apparently, Gungnir actually has some pull in the city. He came through here once or twice a couple years ago, and a lot of the guards apparently like his music. A couple of the folks around here like his music. So, Real put in the idea that Gun and us are basically crewmates, or bandmates, or whatever. And on our spare time, when we can't make any money from singing or dancing or wherever the hell else, we more or less hunt down monsters for guilds and such.
It's the side gig.
There's a long pause. He made you into a fucking circus, didn't he?
We're not a circus, we're a band.
More or less. God damn it, Real. Fine. The cover story is your traveling musicians and artisans who kill things on their free time. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, you could call us TMNT right now if you wanted to. I'm not even going to dignify that with a response. Alright. By the way, Cool has informed me that there will be a gala in about 4 days or so. 3 or 4. The details are fuzzy. But they're expecting a ball, and they wish for you to attend, as you all are the guests of honor, apparently. That being said, we need to play this very, very well. Do not, and I repeat, do not start anything, please. I'll keep Real on a short leash. That's all I ask. Thank you. Greaves out. As you hear a... What a
At this moment,
dick.
Anna walks in and just says, "The ball? Right. Great.
It's not like I want to go to it either.
I can dance, so
Don't even ask me. I can fight through an entire platoon. I can't dance to save my life.
Yeah. You didn't tell about the bite. Why?
I felt like it was unnecessary. Delano said he was fine, and he checked himself, and he looked fine to me.
Yeah. Then something weird, and I hope it. So at least.
Yeah. Same. Alright. Now, I need a drink. And I need to relax. And I need to figure out what the fuck we're gonna do. As you see, Art just grab a bottle of some liquid. You don't know what it is. It looks like it might be rum, it might be whiskey, brandy. Who knows?
Maybe piss.
Something alcoholic.
Something alcoholic. Sits down in a corner booth and just pops it open and pours a glass. And just starts to sip on it. About 10 or so. Huh? What?
It's happening a lot. Lately.
Say that again?
It was happening a lot lately.
What's that? What's that? Are you saying that in character or in person?
Character.
Oh. Art responds saying, and what's that?
106, 496, 173. I thought all these damn bitches were something. Were dead or something like that.
The chances of an SCP staying dead, slim to none.
Right.
That being said, we might need to stock up on some stuff. I know a place around here, if it's still open, we can go to. It's got some nice gear. Price is a little high, but if you got enough gold, you could get a couple things. Alright.
Some new weapons.
If they got any. About 5 or so minutes after you guys are having this conversation, everybody else shows up. Oh, it took you guys long enough. So, just got done talking to Greaves. And he informs you about everything, you know, the ball, which is happening in 3, 4, 2, he doesn't know. Greaves doesn't really know. The place that has magical weapons and stuff for sale for the right price. And some other goods. It's roughly getting pretty late now, to the point where Kiki is yawning. So, Kiki's cousin grabs her and says, "We're gonna go ahead and go to bed. Why don't you all figure out what your plan is, and we'll talk in the morning." And they go off and go to bed. So, who is going to stay up, and who's just going to go to bed?
I'm going to bed.
Dell's going to bed?
No.
Going to
Is
bed.
it too late to go to the guards and...
You guys were in the to put in perspective, it was like 3 o'clock when you guys were coming out of the sewer. It was 6 when you got to the bathhouse.
No, okay.
So it's pretty fucking late. It's like about 8, 9 o'clock. Delano would know. It's like 8, 9 o'clock in the at night. So
It's dark already.
yeah.
Well, I think I'll stay up a bit.
All right. Art's staying up for a little bit longer. Anna,
Staying up.
Real,
Real's gonna stay up.
Kami.
I'm going to bed.
All right. By the way, did you remember to put your mimic to sleep before you left?
Yeah.
I was about to say, like,
just walking around.
hey, what are you looking at?
No! Nuts!
That's fine. It's fine. But
Pass off.
anyways, you guys, mostly everybody's just staying in the same spot, corner booth, drinking, just relaxing.
I actually wanted to talk with Kami about the guy Gun killed.
Oh.
You
can come bug her if you want.
You could go bug her. Yeah, you could go bug her if you want. She just went into her room, so you could probably go knock.
Yeah, well, Kami and Gun share a room.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, you guys do, don't you? All right, yeah.
Yeah.
So you guys can talk in your room if you guys want to.
It's a bonding experience.
Yay.
Bonding experience over a dead body.
Yeah. Best bonding experience.
Yeah, making sure the city's not as safe as it used to be.
Oh.
Yeah, before Kami goes to bed, Gun knocks on the door, even though it's
His door.
Also his room. Like, are you decent?
Yeah? Who's there?
Yeah, he walks in. I wanted to ask you, who were those guys from which I have killed? One I have killed.
I remember his name, don't I?
No, you don't remember his name. You just remember he was one of the few guys that introduced you to the certain group that you're looking for.
Okay. Alright. It's a long story, but he helped me he helped me get in contact with a bunch of people who did some really bad things.
Well, I have time if you want to talk.
How much do you want to know?
As much as you are willing to share, maybe.
Alright.
Well, I mean, I killed a guy.
That's true. Alright.
Even though I didn't know what was going on.
Right. You have a right to know. After I left my family, I journeyed away with a bunch of people, and I met two individuals who said they could teach me more about brewing potions and making remedies and things like that. I believed them. But are you gonna like okay? I was like, what?
I was
Hold
doing
if you had to figure out like
No. I was
doing
doing this for the people who are on the phone live. Just
Oh, okay.
youtube.com/. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Twitch.com/.
Sorry. They said they could teach me more, and they did. Only they didn't tell me what I was making. I didn't find out until after I was arrested, and I had an unfortunate accident that I learned what I was really making.
What were you making?
Like the stuff we got from the guy that the man you killed was trading with. All sorts of stuff that did just about as bad or worse than just this blight bear.
Okay, and I think I understand. Well, if I... If you still want me to help, you can just tell me.
There's only really 2 people I need to find. I don't know if they're still with the group. I know one probably is, but the other one, it's up in the air. But we'll see. Hopefully we can find more of them running around and I can get my answers. But until then, I guess we're just working.
Okay. Was that everything you wanted to share?
She's looking very hesitant, but she says yes.
Okay, well, I wish you a good night then. He says, well, walking out the door, letting us maybe go to sleep, I guess.
Okay. Anna and Real and Art are still up. Just basically drinking, talking, and trying to figure out what the hell to do next. You know, Real, the next time you have a brilliant idea as a cover story, try not to make it sound almost like a circus.
Real laughs out loud, a hearty laugh. And he says, yeah, but I'm very convincing.
Art's just shaking his head going, God fucking damn it.
But well, no, I have a circus group, apparently.
Apparently. Oh, Gun, you're gonna stay up as well, or are you going to bed as well?
Yeah, I left the room and was going. If I wanted to sleep, I would have stayed in the room.
I'm sorry. Yeah, but you're not the one that has to explain expenses and everything else to Greaves.
I mean, that's not really an expense here, you know. I just told them we're a band and business is bad right now, so we're picking up some side gigs.
Yeah, here's the thing. What side gig wants us to go kill a false Hydra? Does anybody even have that as a job opening?
You know, maybe we picked it up off a bounty board. I don't know. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. That's what, you know, playing on our toes already. And he slaps him on the back a little bit.
You're across the booth from him.
Oh, he reaches over and he goes.
And this is why I hate working with you sometimes.
I'm like,
At least we have
you
a cover
love me.
story.
And he throws back the rest of his pint.
Say that again, Anna?
At least we have a cover story.
Fucking yeah. I remember the fucking one time in Guam. No cover story. We're sitting there. Gun, you never heard this story, have you? And Art begins to tell a story where basically that Art, Anna, and Real, and a couple other agents were basically more or less about 700 kilos of coke, $4 million in a duffel bag, surrounded by Guam police officers, and had to con their way out and also shoot their way out at the same time.
I don't even think Gun knows what the fuck Guam is. Or police officers, at least.
He basically tells you police officers are like guards, and Guam is more or less like a tropical land.
Okay.
He dumbs it down as best he can.
Thanks.
To the part where Real used a harpoon to shoot a guard basically, but the only way to shoot him was to shoot through Artie and pin both of them against the wall of a building.
So he was always like this.
Oh, yes.
Sometimes
Okay.
doesn't.
I think that explains a lot.
Oh, and if him, Bright, and Clef were ever in the room alone, we all panicked.
What?
He do
Yes.
know
Anna.
he doesn't know Bright, but does he know Clef?
Anna has probably told you, might have told you about Clef.
She has.
Okay.
She definitely has.
You saw Bright that one time.
Yeah, you've met Bright.
Yeah,
Right at the beginning.
I said he does know Bright, but does he know Clef? That okay.
Yeah, okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah. But, yeah. And it goes, goes... Oh, okay, go ahead, sorry.
Clef and Bright together are worse, but... Real?
Oh, boy.
I hate this combi and I won every time. These
Well-
three are getting 5 feet near each other.
Well, at least Clef and Bright are some kind of immortal. But real?
Art just puts his glass down and looks at Real for a second. Maybe?
I
Wait,
don't
what?
know.
It's like we've never tested it yet, but I mean,
You're luckier than a dog. You're luckier than a one-legged rabbit with a horseshoe shoved up its ass.
Yes.
I don't know what that means, but what he said maybe.
You're talking to, and he points towards you. You're talking to a guy who basically, and I kid you not, helped contain 682 with a chainsaw cannon that he scrounged together with Bright out of PVC pipe and rubber bands.
And the
Okay, I've
Well-
heard about that chainsaw cannon. I have to see it, but I...
No,
And it worked really well.
that was a.
sad thing is,
Go ahead.
and the sad thing is, you saved my life with that damn thing.
Still, I have to see it.
Everyone doubts the chainsaw cannon. It's really good.
After about an hour or so of drinking and telling stories, everybody starts to go to bed. And yeah, as the night creeps longer, everybody sleeps.
Real does not sleep. And when everyone's leaving, he's like, I'm going to stay up a little longer. You guys have a good night.
Okay. That being said, Delano.
Yep.
I gotta change the music real quick. You dream. It's not like those recurring dreams. Something's off. Something feels wrong. You're standing. And as you're looking around, you see this freeze frame of a 5-headed dragon being attacked by 6 or 7 warriors. Multicolored headed dragon. Chromatic colors. As you look over, you see a group of adventurers, basically. You see a dark elf with a silver gun in his hand. You see an elf, fists at the ready, jumping into the fray. You see a Goliath with the 2 hands on his greatsword swinging down on one head. A dwarf in the background casting some type of healing spell. Besides him, a man, a normal human, casting a magic attack. As in between those 2 and those 3, you see a Minotaur woman holding a great shield. And a hooded figure. You can't make out what race they are. Pulling a bow back, aiming. I need you to make a perception check.
15.
Alright, that's good. You do not recognize the dwarf, the human wizard, the roguish person, nor the... But you do notice the Colossus's sword kind of reminds you a lot of that one guy you met trying to escape into the main kingdom. It reminds you a lot of the King's Royal Champion Guard.
Okay.
The drow reminds you of something, but you can't put your finger on it. But as you're looking closer, you realize this must be that one drow commander's husband that you were told about.
Mm-hmm.
He's a drow, silver gun in his hand. Must be. But it's when you look at that elf, the male elf, fist, raging back, hand, ready to strike at this five-headed dragon you've never seen before. He looks familiar. Roll another perception check.
5.
You gotta get closer. Just to see what his face is. I need you to roll a wisdom saving throw.
Ooh, that sounds good.
That can be. Just can be.
Oh no.
No,
13.
No, you made it. You're good. You're good.
Oh, okay.
As you get closer, for a second, you swear to God, he looked like the old man. 106. But as you go and shake your head, no. Roll me one more perception check.
11.
He looks very, very familiar. But you can't put your finger on it. I need you to make me another wisdom saving throw.
And
Okay. Again, he almost looks like 106. But as you just shake your head again, he goes... The faces are somewhat merged together somewhat, and I'm going to let you have either perception or investigation. You're close enough to him that you can literally just go, "Who are you?" in front of his face.
okay, investigation is much higher. 24.
As you're investigating the area right there, you notice his features. They're not like 106, no. They look similar to a man that you've met before. And as you're looking at him, you notice his hand like this, and on the underside of his forearm is a 5-headed dragon tattoo. And because you rolled a 24, you notice that he is elven. But you've seen him somewhere. No, you've seen him twice. This is the boy the woman was running with. Wait. This is Dragon. features are the same. He looks the same as Dragon, but he has pointed ears. Something doesn't add up. And as you're backing up, time is slowly moving as the heads of the five-headed dragon are starting to move. Slower, slower. As you look over in this confused state, you look over and... You know what? Make one more perception check. This is going to be a perception check because I cannot make this any other. Come on.
12.
As you look over, your vision sees the old man standing there. Not menacingly, just standing there. As he starts to melt away into nothingness. And all of a sudden, you wake up in a fucking cold sweat. You're terrified. Your heart is pounding. You don't understand what is going on.
I remember it all clearly.
You remember it crystal clearly.
Okay.
Now, that being said, everybody else gets a long rest. Everybody has a long rest. Delano, you also get a long rest. Everybody has one. But, Delano, I need you to add something to your inventory.
Yay.
Hold on, I'll actually add it for you. So,
Oh,
you can
okay.
be surprised by this. Give me a second. Sorry it's taking so long, I just gotta get over to your inventory. Alright, it is now added and equipped. Refresh your page to see it. You can say what it is, or you can keep it to yourself. It's up to you. They will notice there is something different about your left arm, but besides that, nothing else is different.
How does it look?
As you look at your left arm, because it's not in numb anymore, you're now just feeling this sharp pain for a second as you wake up, but it fades. From your elbow up to your wrist, it is just devoid of pigment. It is whiter than hell. It looks like gun right now.
Got it.
From the wrist up to the fingertips, it looks like Palpatine's hand from Star Wars. It looks like gray and then black at the tips.
Yeah, I'm not even going to try to hide it.
Okay. For those wondering, Delano now has, if you want me to tell him what it is, or...
Oh, yeah, I
Okay.
share all info.
He has the arm of the Abomination.
Yay.
Oh.
Do you want me to tell him the stats as well, or do you?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right.
I'm still reading it.
Okay, the Armor of Abomination has 3 charges on it. You can spend 1 charge to do one of 3 things. Misty Step as a bonus action. 2, use one of the charges to cast Tasha's Corrosive Brew at 2nd level. Or 3rd, bring up to as many willing creatures within 60 feet into a pocket dimension of your own design.
Ooh. That's practical.
Oh,
While you're in this pocket dimension, time will move the same as a prime material plane. There is no short... This is not like hyperbolic time chamber. This is actual time on time. It's 1 for 1. The pocket dimension is only as big as a 17 by 17 room.
Is it like a
So it's
genie vessel?
It's more or less like a genie vessel, pretty much. Yes.
Does it
Do
leave,
I go in
leave
there
something
too?
behind? in the
No.
real one?
Nope. You just
Okay.
you all will just disappear, including Del. Del, you
Okay.
will lose your left arm while you're in there.
Okay.
So it's pretty much you're trading. Do this. Snap your fingers. Everybody is absorbed into the pocket dimension. Whilst you're in the pocket dimension, from your elbow up is nothing.
Okay.
So there you go. Over time, it will expand. Your pocket dimension will get bigger and bigger as time goes on.
Nice.
Nice.
So
When
basically,
he leaves something in there.
it stays in there.
Oh, cool.
It does not
So it's
pop out.
persistent.
It doesn't pop out after he's done. It just stays in that pocket dimension. So pretty much you have
My arm is now a bag.
yeah, a bag of holding more or less, but it's basically a 17 by 17 foot room. Ceiling is also 17 feet. It's basically a 17-foot cube is what your pocket dimension right now is. That's you good, Doe? This is art. Speaking
Yeah,
of-
it feels fine. I would have checked it first thing.
Okay. So, what's the plan for today, folks? You guys want to head over to the place I was telling you about?
yes.
That's everybody wanting to come with?
Yeah, I guess I don't need to fill any reports to the hospice about that side quest since we've already given the report to the High Guard.
Yeah, technically, yeah.
What place
so
was
yeah.
he telling us about?
He said he knows a place where you guys could find magical items for sale.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Okay, sounds good.
Go.
More or less magical items for sale. It is on the way. On the way there, he does mention that you do pass the garrison that we were told to come visit. So, kill two birds with one stone. Do you want to go to the garrison first, or do you want to go to the magic shop first?
Magic shop.
Magic shop.
Magic
I'm
shop.
following them.
The shop. All right.
Shopping episode. Oh yeah, you guys. When you guys get up, you see that Real's still like sitting at the bar. He's got this book out, just writing in it.
Nothing real.
You good,
Did you
real?
even sleep?
Oh, yeah. You guys were saying something about like a magic shop,
Yeah.
and he kind of adjusts his bag.
I know a place.
Were you up all night?
No. I slept for a little bit.
Okay.
That can't be healthy.
Oh,
Say the one who was staying.
Doesn't he
before
not need to sleep?
you son of
Well,
a
he
bitch.
doesn't need to sleep, but
Did
we
you-
don't know that.
Did you choose the insomniac feat or something?
Yes.
You
Yeah.
fucker! Fuck! Hold on, I got mother bitch. Okay, for those wondering, insomniac feat basically means you don't have to sleep for long rests. Ever. Uh-oh.
Aspect of the
Never.
moon.
He just does many short rests.
Okay, there it goes. My cam just fucking glitched out on us. Just did that again. What the fuck? Anyways, yeah, so basically, Real does not have to sleep ever again. I'm just checking.
Nice.
I'm just going to look at this real quick because I know what type of feat this is.
Oh, it's aspect of the moon specifically is what he has.
Oh! That! Never mind.
Yeah. Which is more or less the same idea.
Yeah.
It's just
So,
that, yeah, he never needs to sleep.
Kiki basically runs over to Art and he picks her up and puts him on his shoulder. You want to come with us, little one? Alrighty. Well, I will be going to the capital. My uncle has requested my presence. Apparently, there's a ball going on.
Yes, we know.
Oh, are you going to be going and getting some attire for tomorrow night?
We are.
Gun just
Guest
pulls
of
out a
honor.
suit out of pocket. Already got one.
Oh,
I need a new dress.
well,
I need to find a dress. I have wear dresses.
while you're out, you might as well grab one. Art just morphs his body into a actual, tuxedo. I think I'm alright.
Well, if you can do this, are you naked all the time?
Yes. No. Maybe. I don't know how to explain it.
It's like fur.
Yeah, it's like fur. You don't ask of grizzly bears at naked.
Well, a grizzly bear is naked all the time.
I
They're
mean,
naked
but
in
sometimes
fact.
you have a dog and they're wearing the collar, and then you take the collar off, and then you go, oh, you're naked.
Well, I regret asking.
Alright, as you guys
That you asked too.
as you guys are leaving the Triple B and making your way to the western peninsula of the Central Kingdom, the Central City, you're pretty good. You're not. There's no real trouble. There's nothing. Construction's started working, and everything looks fine. You said you guys wanted to go to the magic shop first, right?
Yeah, they
but
did.
on the way, Anna would ask Kiki where her aunt is. Oh, her cousin?
Cousin.
Cousin, right.
You already told us.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry,
She went
Sorry,
to the palace because
Yeah, right.
she was requested.
Our blind girl is getting deaf.
No! The player falls into short sleeps. Like, I hear what you say, but my brain don't overwork it, so I basically don't out.
Yeah, I got you. As you guys are walking through, you end up in a market district, the Western Market District. It's not really high end, but it's not really slumlords. It's kind of in between. It's the middle class selling points area.
Okay.
There it is, right there. As he points to a polar bear sign that says Arctic Belows.
Remarkable.
As you enter the establishment, you see a customer talking to someone waiting at the desk. As the proprietor walks out, who is basically, to explain this, is a polar bear in a tuxedo.
I love this shop already.
Oh,
as he sits down this package, on the desk and says, "Well, here you go. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. With this big, like, smirk on his face, and as the customer says, thank you. And he walks out. Oh, well, if it ain't Artie, how you been, buddy? Art just goes, I'm good there, Barry. These are my
And
friends.
just with a grin on his face, I love this shop already.
Come on in. I know it's kind of redundant, but my name is Barry Barrington. At your service.
Barry Barrington.
Yes.
And I can't hold back the laugh.
I
again.
know. That happens once or twice a year. I don't mind.
Barry Barrington. So
Real holds out a hand. He's like, it's very nice to meet you.
Oh, I see what you did there. And he holds out his hand. You're basically... His hand just engulfs yours.
Massive, sure.
It's like... It's like a parent holding a child's hand, a toddler's hand. It's massive.
Real
Pleasure to
do like
meet
the
you, Real.
two-hand situation.
Yeah. Pleasure to meet you, Mr. Real. Now, what are y'all looking for? I've got
Magic
weapons, I've got scrolls, I've got custom items, but that's a little bit more pricey. But it won't.
Scrolls?
Yes, spell scrolls that me and my fam have procured or made.
Oh, scrolls. I
Yes.
understood skulls.
Oh, we have that too, if you're into those things.
Wait, what?
As he
Where did you?
As he points up over, you just see a line of ornated skulls. You see a troll, wyvern. You basically see like a different animal type of skull each like foot or so. Well, I'm out of dragon, but I'm pretty sure I'll get some sometime in the near future.
It just keeps getting better and better.
Now, what would you like to know? Oh, Artie, I almost forgot. Your special request, almost got it done. You can come pick it up whenever. I'll pick it up now if that's alright. Alright. Hey! Paul! You just hear thump, 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 thump. Yes, Junior. Another polar bear in a tuxedo, basically.
Nice.
Well, it's Artie. He's here for his package. Oh, hi, Artie. How you in? Decent. Oh, that's good to hear. Ooh, you got some friends. My name is Paul Barrington. You can just call me Paul. Now,
there.
give me a minute. I'll be right there. Ma, we got customers.
Not again.
As you just see him walk away.
Funny
As
breath are there.
as you don't hear a thump, thump, thump. You don't hear anything for about 10-15 minutes, for about 5-6 seconds, before you just see what appears to be an elvish woman walk out of the back and just start to go, oh, hello, Art. How have you been? I've been good, Mana. My name is Mana Barrington. You can just call me Ma, though. Hey, Ma.
Gun just looks at her. I think I've seen enough.
As Barry says, well, how can I help you all? Like I've said, we've got weapons, we've got items, we've got scrolls, skulls. The only thing we don't have is, well, what you probably won't need. Who wants to go first? He's willing to help anybody who wants something.
Is anything
That's
on?
true. In another campaign, I'm using a custom item, a dagger. I will send it to you.
Okay.
1 second.
You mean Gemini?
Yes, I mean Gemini.
Oh no.
yeah.
Send it to me via chat. Via
Yeah.
via this Discord.
Yeah, just need to find you.
Anybody else?
I got looking through the possible gear.
Good old Gemini. I love those things.
Okay, hold on.
I mean, they're just just a little.
Okay. Hold on. As you are describing this to him, he's going, Ma, what do you think? Well, we would probably need custom metal, plus a few other things. I would say that's a custom order, at the least. What do you think? 6, 7? Oh, I was thinking more around 8 or 9. We gotta make sure that they're conjoined linked and also double up on the enchantments and a whole bunch of other things, Ma. You're right, so that will be about 9,000 gold pieces. And it will take about a week or so, about a week, maybe 2, just to get one done, let alone both.
It's just one.
Oh, it's just one? From what I was reading, it was like 2.
It is one dagger that multiplies.
Okay. Well, it'll probably take us about 2-3 weeks at the most. Or actually at the least. You're talking about a self-replicating dagger. It's gonna be a while for that type of magic. So pretty much what you put me in a tough little spot here. +2, it makes it a rare item, which goes up to 1,000 gold. Plus the enchantments that they would have to put onto it and everything else. You know what? I will say this. It's more like 5,000 gold. It's more like 5 or 4,000 gold. Somewhere around there. So, is it possible?
Yeah, I need to get the gold.
Yeah. Is it possible? Yes. Is it going to take some time? Yes.
Yes.
Is it going to take some gold? Definitely. So, anything else anybody else wants to ask? Like, it's pretty much an open magic shop to a degree. They are not going to have anything above rarity. Above rare items. And even their rare items are scarce. So you need to be very vigilant on this one. Well, we have health potions. Well, let me just show you what the most popular thing we have. And he reaches down, pulls up a knife set, puts it down. We've got vampiric, we've got stunning. Ooh, this one's a good one. And he pulls it up. It is a very ornate dagger with 2 rubies on the hilt. Ooh, this one right here. Ooh, if you're able to, get a nice cut in, and it gets some blood on it, you actually will make a blood sword instead of a dagger. That's one. That's an interesting one. If I see you have a katana. I see you have a bow there, madam. And he says to Kami.
Yes?
Well, if you don't mind, we do have enhancement strings. If you wish to purchase any. Enhancement strings basically would add a +1 to it for a day.
I don't really know what I could ask for, actually.
These basically would give you an advantage on fighting nasties. As soon as you put it on the bow, you get a little bit of an extra oomph. We've got them in +1s, 2s, and 3s. 1s are 200 gold each, 2s are 300 gold each, and the 3s are 400 gold each.
I'll have to take a look at those.
If any of you are spellcasters, we also got siphoning gems, which basically any sorcerers, if you got any, basically they can use their sorcery points to turn these gems into time release bombs. Any medical staff on your journey would love this. And he pulls out a vial, and it's a big fucking vial. It's literally like that. And it's filled up pretty far. It's filled up to the top. That right there is a full potion. It's not distilled. It's a concentration distilled magic healing potion. You basically take this, you would pour it into a vial, half of it, pour a little bit of water to fill it the rest of the way up, and then you would have a minor healing potion. It's got about 1,000 servings of it before it's kaput. Or you could drink from the tap, which is basically a superior healing potion. But this one will cost you right around 4,000 gold.
More than I had.
It's something for later on. Just to
Got it.
Oh, as for those gems, they come in different sizes. The smaller ones are about 50 gold a pop. The medium-sized ones are 100 gold a pop. And the bigger ones and the spiked ones are about 100 and 150 gold a pop. The small ones can only hold level spells from 1 to 3. The mediums 4 to 5, and the bigger ones 6 to 7, and the spiked ones can hold up to a 9th. These are basically homebrew items that I have to make later, folks. I was
So are these like gems of spell storing, kind of? Is that what that is?
Pretty much, but they're a little bit different. Spell storing basically means that you can activate them whenever. To use these, you would have to shatter it.
Gotcha. So it's like spell storing, but consumable?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
It's basically consumable spell slots. Sorcerers, wizards, warlocks, anybody that can use spells can also use these. So,
Can I sell items there too?
Say that again?
Can I sell their items?
You can sell them items if it's magical or non-magical. It just matters. What are you trying to sell them?
I will sell my old chainmail and my old short sword.
Oh, let me see. This chainmail's been through the ringers. Oh boy! And he holds it up, and you see like holes in it. I don't know what bit you there, hun, but that was one hell of a bite. That's gonna need to be scrapped. He looks at the short sword. You keep your swords nice and tidy. Ooh, I'll probably give you for the lot 75 gold.
It's the beginning. But these out of my inventory.
Anybody else want anything?
I could upgrade my shield, maybe.
What is your shield right now? Is it just a regular
Standard shield.
standard shield? You go up and ask him, and he says, "Oh, yes. Hold on." And he pulls out a shield. Pulls out 1, 2, 3 shields. We've got +1, +2, +3.
Now it's just a matter of cost.
+1s are usually run you about 500 to 600 gold. +2s about 1,000 to 1,500. And +3s, depending what you want, they usually run you 2 to 3.
Right. I would like the +1.
Alrighty. Would you like a regular +1? Would you like a sentinel shield +1?
What is the difference?
Basically, sentinel shield makes it so that sentinel shield. If I let me pull this up real quick. I have to grab this.
I got it right here if you want.
Sentinel shield. I know sentinel shield for those that are watching this in the future, or in the future. Sentinel shields don't usually give a +1. I give it a +1 because it's a uncommon shield. It's a +1 shield that basically gives you alertness, the alert feat. So you can never be surprised, and you roll with advantage on your initiative roll.
Ooh, how much does that cost?
Ooh, that one. That'll run you about... I'll tell you what, you're friends with Art. I'll give you a little bit of a discount. $650.
That is sold.
Here you go. Now, you want that shield, or you want to try to... or do you want me to take it from you?
What, my old one? Oh, you can have it.
Ooh, thank you. Here, 10 gold, just for you. And you see him put them in this little drawer. Anybody else want anything? Come on, folks. You're in a magic shop. Live a little. Ask some questions.
Oh my god.
Dr. Real is looking for a stone of good luck.
Ooh, now we don't do that. Good luck stones, yeah, they're good to find, but whew, boy, those things don't last long. The last one we got was a week ago, and some fancy pants came in and took it all.
He looks visually disappointed.
Now, we don't have that, but if you want, you know, I can see you're a sorcerer type guy. I'm just saying, there are plenty of objects that you can get.
True. How much are the exploding stone things?
There you go. Like I said, the 1s to 3s, the small ones, are about 50 gold a pop. 75 for the mediums, 100 for the big ones, 150 each for the spiked ones. Those are the big boys. Those are 9th level spell holders.
Mm-hmm. So are they already charged, or do I have to charge them?
You have to use...
How does that work?
It takes you... Okay, this is me talking because that voice is really fucking my throat. Fuck! Sorry, that voice hurts.
Mm-hmm.
You basically have to take a short rest. It's either a short rest or a long rest. Long rest you can charge up to 3. Short rest you can only charge up to 1.
Oh, okay.
But since you don't fucking sleep, you don't really have to worry about shit.
He never sleeps. Never sleeps. Not anymore. Not again.
Yeah, look, you fucking bastard.
Um.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead. Anybody?
Do you have any books that can teach languages?
You mean magically learn languages? Or just books that can teach you languages?
Yes.
Okay. Well, we have this book Where is he? Hold on. And you're now. I'm just gonna point this out to everybody that isn't trying to figure how the fuck this guy is standing there. This is a counter that's about up to your guys' stomachs.
Mhm.
Yet he is moving in ways where it's like, how do I explain this? He's moving in ways like this. Like, this is him. He's moving in ways like, where did that go? Hold on. And just disappearing and then reappearing right on the other side of the counter.
Couldn't be possible.
You remember when you were a kid, when your buddies were sitting across from you, behind a couch, and you were just going down the stairs, like the escalator, like Austin Powers? Imagine that.
Oh.
He's just like disappearing, reappearing in like weird, awkward fucking ways. You see him just bend over, and then like half his body is just gone.
It's
Okay.
a magic shop.
Here we go. We got learning words from basics, which is basically just regular books that can teach languages. And we got Morrow's Guide to the Amazing. Basically, this book can teach you any language you want, but once the charge is gone, it's gone. And it takes at least about a century before it comes back.
How much would that cost?
This one right here? And he holds up the
Yes.
magical book.
Yes.
Roughly 10 to 20 grand of 20,000 gold.
Okay, I can't buy that.
Well, it's alright. He puts that book away. Now this one, it will take you roughly about 3 days worth of reading, but you basically can learn any language that's in the book. Now there ain't languages that are dead, like primeval or abyssal, but, you know, regular stuff, undercommon, gnome, dwarf, elf, you know, other stuff, drow, stuff like that you can learn easy. Only take you
How
about...
much?
Go ahead.
How much would that be?
About 200 gold.
I'll take one of that.
There you go. Got 200 gold.
Thanks. He pulls out a small sack with the gold pieces in it and puts it on the counter.
Okay. Thank you. Now. Whew, boy. As he is saying that, anybody else want anything? You guys can ask like questions for magic gear that you can think of.
Yeah.
This is a custom magic shop. You guys literally can put in orders for magic shit.
How much would a ring of spell storing run?
Ooh. Hold on one second. As you see him just magically disappear, going down fucking stairs somehow.
Reveal's like peered over the
Ring
counter
of
looking
spell
for the
storing.
stairs that are.
Say that again?
Reveal is like peered over trying to find these magic stairs. He's like, where'd he go?
You just see him appear behind you guys. Like, he just pops up behind you. Like, he's like reaching, he's like lumbering over you going, Ma, did you leave them down there or over there? Over there, sweetheart. Oh, okay. And he walks around the corner behind a shelf, and he just reappears right in front of you guys, like right behind the counter. Okay. Now. This is a little expensive, and I've noticed y'all have not wanted to spend so much money, but, now, spell sling and spell storage rings is a little bit rare. This one, which only does 1 to 3s, is 5,000.
I say, you put that on hold. I'll be back for that. Well, how much are you said that the 1 to 3s of the gems were?
The 1 to 3
So-
for the gems were 100 or 50 each.
Sure. So wait, are there gems? So are there two kinds of gems? Are there the exploding gems and
No,
then
there-
consumable spell
There's
store?
no.
Or just
they're
the-
both the consumables.
just the Just yeah, they're both consumables.
Everything-
But like,
Okay. What do you mean?
okay, so there's the ones that explode that I can charge with the sorcery points,
Yes.
right?
Those are the ones right
Okay.
there.
Okay. But were there also gems that were consumable spell store gems? Or are those one and
Okay.
the same?
They're one and the same. The spike.
Okay.
What the difference is? The spiked ones can hold up to level 9 spells.
Okay.
It's 1 to 3, 4 to 5, 6 to 8, and then 9th. However,
Okay.
the more you... But these are one-time consumables, and it
Yep.
would take you a short rest for 1 or a long rest for 3. The reason why they are so cheap is because that is the reason that you have to do that while you're on a rest. When it comes to a ring of spell storing, you literally can just do it in the midst of battle or in the midst of non-combat. You can actually store the spell in the ring while you're waiting.
Sure.
You don't have
So-
to take a long rest or a short rest.
So it will. So I can store a spell in the gem, though.
You
I'm
can-
understanding.
Yeah.
Or,
The gem itself, you can store a spell in and then
Yeah.
crush it or throw it at an enemy if it is an attack spell.
okay. How much were the level 5 ones?
75 each.
75 each. So I'll take 3 of those.
Okay. You
Let
might
me,
want
let
to...
me do active math here
Yeah.
in my money. Hold on.
Yeah. Also, you might want to
Really?
write this down because I have not created these yet.
Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah, please do. 'Cause my-
Yeah.
Just for you, Adi, the Gemini you don't need to create, they are already in D&D because I created them.
Never mind. Hold on. Do you have them in your... Did you already publish them?
They should be published, I hope so.
What did you call them?
Gemini.
Gemini.
Gemini, yeah.
Oh, you're talking about your daggers.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought you were talking about those spell things. I was like,
No, certainly not.
that
I
was
can create them,
fast! Anyways,
And the level 3s you said were 50 each?
it's 1-3s are 50, 4-5s
Okay.
are 75, and 6 to 8s are 100, and the spiked ones are 175.
Okay, so he's going to take 5 of the level 3s.
Okay.
And then I'm going to give him, like, 500 as a deposit to hold on to that ring of spell storing for me.
Well, you don't have to do that. No. I've got plenty of these. These aren't hard for me to make. It take me about 2 days. We got these.
It's like, alright.
As you hear thump, 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 thump. Oh, howdy. Yeah, I got your baggage. Ready? And he hands him this what looks to be like a cigar box. As he hands it to him, he grabs it and he puts it on the counter and then pops it open. Anybody wondering what's in this box?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's checking this pretty quick, so anybody that wants to check can roll perception.
Okay.
19.
9.
15.
15?
Fuck this.
Oh boy. Well,
Perfect.
those that rolled higher than a 15,
Whoops, wrong campaign.
those that rolled higher than a 15,
I rolled 19 on my...
awesome. Real, did you roll or are you not wanting to?
Oh, no. He's looking at his shiny rocks.
For those that rolled over a 15, Delano, you in particular, because
I was 15 exact.
yeah, no, but that was the DC and you made it, and you,
Oh.
you in particular know what this gun is, what this is. You guys see this. It's a silver gun with intricate inlay. But the thing is, you guys see it, it's a silver gun, and it's very beautifully made. You know, it's beautifully crafted. As Art just looks at it and goes, you guys always do good maintenance work. Yeah, just don't break it next time. It took us forever to try to get that stupid incantation you put on it back. Sorry. I haven't used this in a long time, and it's just good to feel it. As he grabs it, does the whole cowboy flip.
Doesn't everybody now have to see it?
Well, I was going to make it like a secret thing, but since they rolled high enough, it's not really necessary anymore.
Okay.
Del,
Mm-hmm.
you notice that revolver looks very similar to that drow that you saw in that dream of yours.
I'm going to mention the dream to him.
You can roll an insight check. I'm not going to say what he just looks stonewall at the gun for a moment, looks at you, and then just puts the gun back in the case for a second, closes it.
23.
I will give you your insight after this episode because we are going to end it right here. I mean, you are going to go into whispers for a little bit. But that being said, thank you everybody for watching. To the people that were watching throughout the entire thing, we love you guys. For the new followers, amazingly love you. Anybody watching this on YouTube, it will be up on Sunday. And to anybody who is coming in here and watching this on YouTube, thank you so much. But come follow us on Twitch so you can see this live. Twitch.com/SCP_DnD, no caps. But that being said, thank you guys for watching and have a lovely, lovely night. Bye!
Bye.